Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leone, unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
This not the team them where we did.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion,
You for know about Salon politics.
religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien.
We not go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we
For
all.
developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk, but
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let we self and better Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
Indeed, la wile kwisef and better Sierra Leone. My name na Elizabeth Kefue Gembe. Today na the 3rd day of December 2025. The program Tell It to Unity Broadcasting Online Television. This na 1 hour program where they come to you every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. This na a way for let we get with diaspora and brothers and sisters and even Sierra Leoneans then we want for let them voice be heard. Una all know say when I been there United States, Professor Kutubu na be me co-presenter by the program where we dey me do defeating the lies of fake people. If you're just coming in, this now an extension to that program. Now we turn on to Tell It to Unity. Tell It to Unity, like I say, now 1 hour long program where we get for the do. Who side we they discuss issues. They get for the range between political, social, entertainment, and even lifestyle. Of course, we'll not go left health and other things then beyond. You will know say you want to be part of Unity Broadcasting. You can reach out to we, the number 076-946-948. If you want to tell Unity something, it could be anything. That's your view. It's not the view of Unity Broadcasting. We go just there for guide you because you are telling it to Unity. As long as not to something where you go say, when I go cause babalautin, or you say they go do bad to the nation. That will not go allow you for doing on this platform. But any other thing, it is your view, it is your mind, and you have to tell it to Unity Broadcasting Online Television. So today, get for link me former co-presenter, now me and to get for the discuss certain issues, and one of the issues we talk about now the war on drugs. We get for talk a little bit about foreign affairs, as we don't see Guinea-Bissau something on the go on. The question we'll get for ask if indeed His Excellency Julius Maada Bio go able to solve this problem. Now a test of time. Well, as chairman of ECOWAS, we want to see, or the nation, the world want to see how best amicably it will solve this situation. We all know say instead na been junta, government it been gets. What I mean junta, they came as young soldiers. People then be able to convince them, then get for left. And then when they left, a democratically elected president been come, we all know Tijan Kaba. While today, or this time around, it don't face with that same situation, we are in it for go talk to people then. We go also talk on Mohamed Bangura in political wing where it don't decide for take. We all know say when we been watching Unity Broadcasting this morning, Mohamed Bangura don't talk say it left the APC and the PMDC. And the reason why it left there now because it say na expel, meaning na dreb them dreb. But now it don't decide say it go to the PDP. We also been get accusations say he wants for hijack the party na the hand. But it talks say the person we been can make that claim when a one Ben Kamara, not a member of the PDP. He say na some APC members and one for use them inside the system for let them weak them, but they're not go able for weak them. If other states certain things then where if we go on the page, we go see where we don't put the cutaways. And also youth empowerment. Youth empowerment now a thing that's where this government don't do where we happy about, even though drugs day we see people, brothers and sisters are really fighting and battling it, but we also see the youth empowerment where don't really rise. Yesterday, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio been there and Milton Magai, who said they launch the bike riders, people then where they set for enroll into a system where tomorrow then go be fruitful for themselves. Today we see IPAM and other college where then graduates. Thousands of people them the one way they drive motorcar, we where they ply with motorcar. Today definitely will not able to fly the city as traffic been there jam packed. Of course tomorrow the Frobe College also get for do the young graduation. That's get for be another blockade for the streets or na the streets of Freetown. Wanna continue for stay with we. If you are just coming this now, Unity Broadcasting, online television, the program Tell It to Unity. We go play with signature tune again, and I go bring in my colleague Professor Kutubu Kuroma, where me and they can discuss some of the issues here. Yourself where they na you host, you they drive inside your car or you go listen. The program na Tell It to Unity, you go get the opportunity for make you call and tell Unity what you want for le Unity area, or what you want le stakeholders area, what you want le Papa government area. This na an awareness program where we they bring calm so that people go be involved inside their own system. Wanna stay tuned as they play with quick signature tune. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country Sierra Leone. Stay tuned. My name is Elizabeth Kefue Gembe.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize.
Right, welcome back to the program Unity Broadcasting online television with the program Tell It to Unity. Tell It to Unity, like I tell you, na 1 hour long program also we discuss issues where they range between politics, social events, entertainment, health, and everything. You say Safeway dey na you host. Like I tell you, you go get the opportunity for sending text message or you go call the number 076 946 948. The number again na 076 946 948. This number there on WhatsApp. You will be opportune for make a call. Good evening and welcome to Unity Broadcasting, Professor Kutubu. Professor, speak a little bit louder as the system what they use right now. Now, system way loud for, intend for make you louder. So, good evening and welcome to Unity Broadcasting, please.
Hi. Good evening.
All right.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Kutubu.
Okay. Today, you finally we focus on this drug abuse in society. The danger of drug abuse, who's really today, it represent or pose significant, danger to individual demo, family people demo, and society as a whole. Society as a whole. Now we get for also understand say again health issue now. Of course, we don't talk about the economic consequences, and we don't talk about that. So all of that thing now. The primary danger. So for any individual where involved in that kind of a lifestyle, what it do to your health from what you would see. From what you see, again, I could say profound physical and mental problem.
All right. So, Kutubu, while thinking of this, last month the president declared war on drugs. Declaring war on drugs, and of course, yesterday or day before yesterday, we see where the police themselves don't they be do spot check on drugs. That's a laudable effort from the Inspector General of Police, IG Faya Selu. They really intend for leave a better legacy, and that bring a mixed feeling. We see some policemen and they cheer up, some they be in fear, and faces were frowned. So you as a Sierra Leonean, even though you are out of the country, what do you make of that?
So far, like the Bible says, for mix agidi for lepex, not win aditina for bukiam. It is one thing for talk say this is what one do. But the actualization of them now important. For example, Salone in the United States, especially this president, they get an excellent rapport. You also get an agency of the United States within a salon, and then they call it the FBI. But no, they not they call the FBI, they call it legal attaché. That's what they call them. But actually, that FBI people they did it. Saliono gets the facility or the capacity for fight, the drug and the color. What they need for do if they're really serious about this, they need now for incorporate or solicit the help of the United States. They need for do that. Then get everything where they're going to put in place for make sure say they get a hold over. For example, this testing where they talk about.
But Professor, the testing where they talk about, I think now a system like that where Faya Selu solicits definitely, and for let you solicit that and implement her on a spot check, that calls for an upload. Now something will for tell and thank you and really appreciate her.
You trouble on the spot.
On the spot, yes, he did on the spot checking for police officers, drug test, and you self know that when you dey overseas, Of course, where they go apply for job, what they do you drug test, they do urine test, and do, and they put something at you mouth where that they tell the level of drug where they inside your system. And they do urine tests where then they tell, even inside the commode, you're able to tell them. So now waiting exactly that they say.
Therefore, also take into account what you call invasion of also in privacy. Invasion. You therefore be very cognizant of that. You just don't be talk say when they conduct drug test, either way they go look for work, than what? Because that's one of the requirements that most jobs you get for make sure say you drug free, and they get better equipment the way they do that. Like this way they talk to me, I look at that bad aid.
Yes, that could be because even a particular school day, I'm not gonna name the school now, where the family members then being get for cry down the testing of drug because then self implement and at the school and then cry down. So to this not to us citizens where they look at them now laudable efforts, but again. Testing somebody or with drug or for drug, you need for make let say you dey test them. You need for sign consent say you dey test them because anything will come out of them, it will be. But again, this is Africa. Somebody go talk say it's laws are not in place, systems are not working, and human rights. If we have a very good human rights. Individuals, then this is what they can take, or even the police then when they test also probably we go get drug now the system also they're not go take any action. They're not for take any actions. The human rights activists then can come in for them, letting them know that hey, this drug owner they test it is not in our consent. We do not agree to it, and for the fact that we not sign documents, go use it against we. So some of those police officers that they might find drugs in their system, I believe say the Inspector General of Police know better, and the PR and every other individuals the way they do those testing, they know better that particular result might not be used against them. And if they do use it against them, then we have to definitely cry it down and take it to to the media that it is against their it violates their human rights, and that's something we're not good because there was a school where they test that, and they are police officers. We know they are not supposed to indeed consume those harmful things, but again, if you are testing them, what you do, you ask their consent, they sign a document, or you let them know that you are testing them. So to me, Professor, I don't know what's your view about it.
Looking at the things, you see, I always not been waiting me actually look at this. I look at it now, I have as that, way they want, careful is obviously all through propaganda. To me, propaganda is not the way that's not the
Why you call them propaganda?
Well, so that the people, the authorities, the police or whoever, they tell you that they will present a picture. So, well, hey, how we fight the drugs. Look, how they call them, and look is on it. First of all, we look at the origin of it. How the drugs they get into the country. Now the first they go, when they fight an issue, you don't know the symptoms and you are call them. Not really go to. How are these drugs getting into the country? That's one. Who are they responsible for this? And number two. The source now get for go to. The source now they get for go to. Once you able to attack the source, you dry up the market. Then you go begin, get things in order. Yes, they're going in paper, you find. But when you look at that propaganda, because we said they're supposed to go, they're not going. I don't call no name now, but from waiting they fly. Yeah. They say even most of the big people that are responsible for this. I will go back to some situations I'm aware of after you didn't America. There was one time they said they seized tons of drugs. They go to the police, either police warehouse or wherever they keep. While the thing all lost. It don't lost.
Well, that was then. Definitely, I can tell you, I wasn't in the system. Well, I mean, I wasn't in the system. I not been there on the ground. But this now, we were there on the ground. This now, Mambutu man watch Kojuma. We they see and we get rights for let we report them. But definitely, things like that's not they happen. Now, recently they engaged one lady, I think Fatmata, where they on the run and police don't declare wanted. It been get huge. According to allegations from the police, it appear like saying in the trafficker of these bad things then with the kind of country. So they make peace to my hand, a lot of other things then. But my only concern is testing somebody without their consent, without them signing a document. It's a violation to their human rights. That is my major concern about this testing. I'm not trying to be critical about it. Everybody wants the nation to be drug free, but if the Inspector General of Police is testing the drugs or testing police officers for drug or anybody for drug, human rights activists, where are you guys? What are you doing? This is the time you need to come on board and let the public know that it violates human rights. It violates their fundamental rights, the constitutional rights, where they get freedom for consent to what they do to them. So testing them is fine. We want the nation to be drug free. Actually, where sometimes they see them police officers and they go and dance by themselves. Some police officers who've seen them in the video on the streets of Facebook, we've seen them many times. So to me, I would love them to do it, but let it be done properly, because when it is done properly, then we know now that they consent to it, their rights are not being violated, and we only hope and I pray that anybody that is found wanting with drug in their system for this spot checking, that will not be used against them. If it is, then we'll fight for them, and we'll really fight for them. And to all human rights activists, this is the time you guys need to stand very firm to see that those individuals' human rights are not being violated, or rights are not being violated. The program now tell it so Unity Broadcasting, you were there your host, or you were there any side. We feel say you want to be part of the program. The number is 076 946 948. So now, Professor, let's look at the other thing when Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau is a test case for His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. However, he's trying his best. This is a very, very, very big basket where it don't face. It didn't head now. It is try for really fighter. We see the Guinea president where he said they overthrow him, came out and told the world in a telephone conversation that he's been overthrown. You and I know if somebody is overthrown, there is no way he will get the opportunity for making even talk. Let get the opportunity for even hold phone. Either na beat and the beat and I the first for in life. You see what happened in Guinea, the then president. So I don't know. I really don't know. It sounds very confusing, and to me, I don't know how H.E. Julius Maada Bio is gonna really work to this, because as of yesterday or the day before yesterday, what we heard from Guinea-Bissau, then some of them bloggers then, or then television station, that the commissioner say, meaning the electoral commissioner say, he cannot access the results. The results have been tampered by the military or the militia. So, Kutubu, this is the situation that His Excellency don't face right now, and to me, I feel like it's a heavy basket for him to carry. What is your thoughts about it?
Well, the solution to this problem now, Guinea-Bissau, you therefore look at, you get deep structural issue there when it reform. For example, for letting me get to the solution, you first therefore restore constitutional order and democratic governance. How can it happen? Through an electoral process way open to everybody, way credible and fair. Now the first is that, so in other words, the people then get forget a government of the new choice. I mean, they say democracy, that government.
So, but now that, Professor, now that you don't hear me say the electoral commissioner don't talk, say the results have been tampered, or the results you not going to call them now. You not feel say that's another deterrent to waiting them for do. Actually, where money no dey, where systems not go really dey in place for start all over. So in that case, let me ask you this question whilst you are telling it to Unity. In that case, do you think the asked presidents, the one where they don't where say they overthrow or where they don't overthrow, if you say they go reinstate and force before they do elections, or they go call the election results?
There will not hold election also this November, so they hold election also.
Correct.
Good. The logical choice is that for announce the results. Now for announce them. This is as simple as that. If by waiting they trust say the electoral commissioner don't trust say this will happen, they don't impeach the integrity of the thing. Right there, show say this is not a widespread conspiracy. This is on the map.
No, but that's the question I'm asking you now, Professor. It has been declared that the results are tampered with. So if results are tampered with, what is going to be the headway? Who is who going to be reappointed or reinstated? Or what will be the headway? Now, this I really want to know. You being a political historian.
Okay. You get a quick way and a long way.
Mm-hmm.
A quick way is you put what you call a caretaker government for now. A caretaker for government.
And who do you think will be that caretaker government? Or who would love to be? Who want to be?
The citizens in the country.
Professor, who would love to be that caretaker government? To your understanding.
I tell you so. They get credible citizens in the country.
And with that will the junta person agree to it?
No. Well, you see, this is where this problem. For not to your pleasure for agriculture. He come into power is totally illegal and unconstitutional and illegal. The people that say this November we pass to the vote election, there would be no need. In fact, they go back to what we talked yesterday. Say the problem that would get na third world countries, especially in Africa. It starts from the police stations, and I did the problem. They start, and I don't have to show na Guinea-Bissau. Once the problem starts, there are 2 days kind of Chile. We don't have the governor stay go. The problem government will get. There should have been no need if the electoral commissioners them when if they mistake with that the own rule that for conduct an election, not to the own place that for decide that for be leader, conduct the election, account for every vote, and then announce the commodity. This now makes like I say, Joseph Stalin and Soviet Union is say not to the one when they go vote, and the one when they come. So right here at the election people them, and at the branch of quick for tell you why this problem continue. Then 2 days at night, Mr. Tinubu appoint ambassadors. One of the people that way he appoint, the day after, they know what are why? Because now we conduct that election, we bring Tinubu in office, and that Tinubu get a lot of question mark there. So if we not get a place where they will conduct elections, we are not doing properly. This is what maybe you say people that Guinea-Bissau, you get credible people that way they are Guinea-Bissau. when they did a temporary team no more they go put together, then they conduct election, then they hand over power to the winners. This is but the military not for they at all. They're not for they at all.
But Kutubu, in that case, they had to involve international communities. They had to involve other stakeholders, and the process will be long. My only concern here is the president, which is our president, as head of ECOWAS, don't face with this kind of situation. To me, I feel like it's a big test for him, and with that, he go sail through by standing firm. He go sail through by pushing the gun. What I mean, the gun, not the gun GUN, but by pushing hard for make sure he succeed. And one way where he go succeed, now where the one themselves way gets them business ready for let them work with them. My concern and my prayer is that he go able for succeed. But again, not to John Pamaitore na John Rest Kutubu.
Again, I repeat this. The only solution to this is citizens and get for put a caretaker government with a specific time for allow for election for take place, because this so-called election it not get any credibility. Especially by which you talk to the electoral commissioner, they say, oh, this and that, this and that. You can do that within a month or two. They just put a small team together because the country not good, they not get leader. Then, then go back to the polls, and when they not conduct the elections, when they not announce that, then they would do when they take power. Like they tell you, and you ask anybody, any political philosopher will tell you, we talk about democracy in a government for the people, by the people, and it exists with a legitimate consent. The government where they now Guinea-Bissau, not an illegitimate government, because not to the people they put up together. Anyhow, we try to argue this, not to them.
All right. Well, the thing is, they not put them together, Professor Kutubu. At the same time, it don't happen. So these are unforeseen circumstances. It would have been us too. Remember, 1 year ago, it would have been us. But God help we get some loyal individuals, then we step in. We just celebrated on the 26th of last month. So this now a big test, and we hope say our president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, go able for sail through, and that is what we want. That is what we are wishing for make it happen. Now, Professor, let's look at the youth empowerment. Under this dispensation, we don't see the youth them to some extent. A lot be don't take to drugs. Some man say because he don't done job, he not get work. Some man say because of parents don't die. Some others don't say a lot of things. Where we dey in the streets, we dey go na them slum areas. That's not the things that we then they do. But we don't also see yesterday, even to bike riders, and they try now for let them be part of formal education. And we don't see today IPAM and other college them, they don't graduate. A lot of students then. The streets been full up today, overlay. Like then they lay down on top themselves. I remember when they go somewhere, one student almost gets himself stuck. How can you be going for your graduation almost 10 o'clock? Where His Excellency Julius Maada Bio or the presidents don't enter the amphitheater, you are no more going to enter because the security don't sound around. He was crying so badly, but that is not the point, and that's not what I'm saying here. Waiting at they say that the empowerment of youth, the rate at which students then they go out there, then they express their desire for let them learn, it's so overly overwhelming, and we only pray that as then they come out, let them get job. And some of the one they will not get for job, let them find something. You can privately work for yourself. Now there are a lot of content creating. What I am saying or what I'm doing here is paying me. What others are doing out there is paying them. You can use the opportunity, learn something else, take phone. These phones that we have, these are very powerful weapons. My advice to them that let them take where job no dey, create one for yourself. Make a way for yourself. I came to this country, there is no job. I don't create one for myself. Where do clean? Imagine it's past 8. It's 8:22. I still there in a studio. I they left me house 6 o'clock. I go there sometimes 10 o'clock. I don't already create a job. There is nothing where they interest me anymore than what I am doing. So you, professor, you have seen all these graduates all over the place. What is your impression and what is your advice to them? Then why are we done graduates where some they go for look for job and some still they wish say governments could give them jobs, sir?
Well, we need to make one thing patently clear to everybody. Not to government to get a job. What they happen then to create incentives. Just the way you say don't talk so you go under. You don't get a job or you don't create a job for then therefore create enabling environment. Now the youth then get for understand say these so politicians they're not there for them. They're not there for abuse them, and dump them. Because people don't go college done. I don't go learn the small skill. They are the Yoruba politicians. I don't go do that. I will simply not be with them. So the youth sensation at the end for take advantage of the they get for demonstrate say yes, this is it. Now people will get a sense of self-worth. They able manage. They ask anybody not to government in place for create. They will create incentive. Now the government to only so just about everywhere. The responsibility now for creating infrastructure, create the environment where people will say yes, we will also be able to contribute. We will contract to us the task of nation building. Nation building. Luckily, you don't give us as an example. Waiting they get for a soft, land is spot, land for credit. And then if we the job of microcredit, we already catch already. You can talk about when they create a workshop. See the problem we get that salary. Everybody now this a grammar school education. Now we like this. In our big problem that way in as much as I let the British people them, but in our problem that way we can go to Africa and Salou particularly. So if I go to University of Salou first or go here, go get BA, go get this, go be easy on the push pen. Technical education not in Salou. This is one of the big problem that and with technical education not there, that means even productivity so will not get up. That means everything are order with the order for everything. All things are important with the important. Because people then get this what to believe say way you not technical study some more you do you know that better book. No. Now I used to be there, I already bring you inside it. Where you go now there place outside they fix you motor car, outside they are collab or they say most of the people that waiting they're not gonna Harvard or Columbia or Yale. No. Now technical thing they do. But their services are needed. We go there, they pay for needed. So the government get for also look into this again. We have for create. Now make us say government get for create awareness or infrastructure of an able environment where go make then because we dey in trouble youth empowerment. Everything over the end and that slogan. We the people they say let we feed we self. Fine.
But Professor, you are not on the ground. You can't say it's just a slogan. It is happening. We waiting at the ground and we go give you the detail of what it means about youth empowerment because we don't see youths there now where gets farm where they are agriculturists. Just like what you say, they don't rely on governments. They are doing their own thing.
That's very good. That's very good. This is what we're talking about.
Correct.
Therefore, create the enabling environment. The president from years ago bring plenty tractors in. Some of we see them. You see, don't forget that this is an age of social media. This age of internet. Yeah, you not go necessarily there on the ground, but that not mean say you not go be. Once you finger the church, the internet, you go see a lot of things. Seriously. Because we not been going to saloon for go see the tractors in it. But we know say tractors they be going to saloon. So the fundamental question with all that kind of irregular land away, what will happen to all the tractors them? Why people for they sit on a free job, you not get post there, you not get job there, you not get nothing. But get vast upline where people they would do it. One man in a salon, that man or people they say no, the man what they call Dr. Roland Touré. That man I go ever continue for be respectful. That man has PhD. But we say the man go as a motherfucker and by Kuruma area that they go. That man don't go create a lot of infrastructure and that things they under. One time we had the people say, hey, why no can run for parliament? Why not? The man say no, not to this 19. The man is giving back a lot to society. These are the things.
Well, these are the things like you're saying, and that's the dream and hope for every nation, that the youths go be empowered, go do something better for themselves. It is what it is. As we continue for roll by every day, that's our hope. And we pray say any governments where they in power, it will prioritize youths and not go misuse youths. And we will continue for preach this to the nation, to Sierra Leoneans, to brothers and sisters overseas. Let them know say we are the force, and the force is us. We make things happen. You as a person, you as a human being, you as somebody, now you they make something they happen. If you don't believe yourself, you allow somebody to reckless you, to turn you into what they want at their own expenses, for their own gain at your own expenses, then you are just I don't know. It is what it is. So Professor, let's just whilst rounding up, Mohammed Bangura was on the show today. He expressed a lot of desire. Number one, he wants to run for the flag bearership of the People's Democratic Party. Like I said, it is on our page. I don't post a lot of tickling questions. They will be the game. And not only tickling questions, that's just an aside and phone what I just want to make. But there are lots of questions where we post to him, and he was able to answer them very, very accurately. You know, to me, Mohammed Bangura is a man that I love. His political journey is that of a book that we can write. His political journey is that of a journal where you can take. And in political journey, now that of something where people go say they don't like, others go say this is what they love about him. He has a mind of his own, and he said it on the platform today. He say the time we been carrying into politics, he not be don't married it, he been young, and now he has a gray hair. He pointed to his gray hair, he even stood up and bent down. That he now gets a gray hair. Any decision now he's taking, that decision is bent on knowledge, not euphoria or just the agility. Now something now where instead they bank on, where he go don't think of and he go don't look at. A further state say PMDC them been pull him, even though he have been the acting chairman of the party, then pull him come out. And then he say again, UDM, he apologized to them, Professor. He said he apologized to UDM, and that's the regrets that he is living with. And any platform where he go, they tell them sorry. But now the APC, they say don't expel him. So because they don't expel him, number one, now the PMDC, they don't expel him, number two, now the APC, his only choice is now to go to form another party or be a presidential candidate for the People's Democratic Party. Professor.
You know, one thing we I want to establish now, and they already part of your argument. The politics again, not to a principled politics.
Now, which type of politics?
Not to a politics grounded in patriotism, not to a politics grounded in waiting the person will bring to the table for help the country. Now a politics of expediency, now a politics of outjobberism, now a politics of one be everywhere at all times.
What do you mean by outjobbery? What do you mean by outjobbery?
Well, you go for belong to a society and who in that for in a society, meaning that you want it all side.
So you want to say national salon politics day?
Of course. You see somebody who can't see there. Now this party now they day. One way, wait on the other side of CRT. What happened? Come on, they will come. They tell you, oh, can't you go? The only I can tell you with any degree of certainty, all of them people are when they go from one party to the other. The only thing when they look for let them be the one who will be president at the place leader. They know they go there because they get an agenda for help the country. Neither they no go there. So I will throw the line. Which you the Pope and me forbid the leader now. If you not are in the commodity, go go now that side. You see, then this is where they take everybody for granted. Without calling anybody in name day, we don't see them. Here you are aware of them. They are your baby them. We are aware of them. They will come to now, all kinds of now. But deep down, all what they look for now, I will be. It's not enough bringing Mohamed Bango in it. Mohamed Bango starts with Timu Bango then. Take on APC. And I believe say he hang around at PMDC something about, not too sure. But if you say he hang around it.
No, well, another thing say it didn't start with Temu Bangura. It come the Temu Bangura party be wants for make a leader, but then he say it come it not been get money, it be young, it not be experienced, so and it go na the PMDC, and the PMDC way it go according to her, it say na they it shine, and after I don't shine there now, the PMDC later not be happy, they expel them, come out na PMDC. Then feel say it been there too much with the APC. After they don't expel them from PMDC, what it do? It go from the UDM. No, from the UDM it go to PMDC. From the PMDC now it can now na the APC. So when it can na the APC self don't expel them. Now it not left with no option na the PDP it want go. We na in a for now the only result because he say it not go stay outside in it don't outlive in welcome. So now the word that
well you're going to say you not to principle politics together. Okay. Now a politics of expediency. Now a politics of company for be leader now. Where he not be leader na left and it take place. Seriously. And not to today some of we don't be aware of this kind of politics here. Not only Mohamed Bango at the startup. He don't did it from antiquity. You go back to the lives of John Khalifa Smart they all. We check what you don't follow the politics of Salim for too long. So we able to relate to anything when you follow the politics. Imagine John Khalifa Smart and they all be how they call her the camp and share conference. But just because they know me come the party how they call her leader. He commodity. You go join APC. Where they don't follow. You don't get principle politics in the country. This is where the problem starts. Now make I use the word say our job baby. Then they go all about for good taste all side. Now we got to get say if Mohamed Bango they form another party, most of the party not make a party leader he will stay there. No. So not get principle and they call out the politics that.
But I believe say na last bus stop this because he said now he even say do it before the 2028 general elections. A lot of political party get for align with him for let it win, and he tell them things that we get for the even say it will bring back the death penalty. So that's something again where for any corrupt use they say for some serious corruption charges or cases they say go bring them back. And then the appointment of the chief electoral commissioner, the chief justice, and another one where he say he go tailor them, he go table them, the chief justice and the attorney general, chief justice, attorney general, and the electoral commissioner, plus the police, the IG, inspector general of police. Now 3 of them. He say he go make sure say he can't go na parliament go approve am. So we ask them the question, why you feel say the one that we go down, where you go down win, then go one for the appointed. So what you go do say then go stay in power. The one that we did it, then go stay in power before they can't go na parliament ratify them, then approve them, and then before it change them because they are very sensitive positions. To me, I agree with Kutubu. I agreed with it, but then I look at how possible this could be. The possibility is it doable or is it just sayable? Because there are certain things you just say something, we just say something, but we don't actually do it. So in that time, that is my concern, and that was the question we are posed to Kutubu.
Okay. You want to quite tell you, we don't get principle. For like how you don't explain as well, say that actually shows that they might not even know of the constitution. Right there, you don't indict yourself. They don't even know. So you only talk.
No, but he said he would take it to parliament. He did say that.
I tell you that worry of that. Now that's why I talk so now. The appointment of a chief justice, so you know, job, don't like this. The only thing with the president get, they nominate. They send on the parliament. That's all they do. Yes, the commissioner, they may not make them say when they make the attorney general, straight away they begin work. That make the likes of them. I got my guy, they all, and you know, they all be attorney general because you know they go through parliamentary. Not forget, so we're supposed to get 3 separate bodies. Okay, you got the parliament, you got the executive, and you got the judiciary. And each and every one of them get their role. The president in job as head of the executive or administration. Your job na nominate, you nominate. That's it. You send a go to parliament. Parliament your job now for make sure say the person gets so scrutinized that they will decide if they want them or not. And one. So all this what the man is telling you, especially on this angle so, the man not get them. He's not getting it. So me, if I go even the man not know what you man, you know aware of the constitution. And you only tell you what you are in a maybe they put that kind of panel there, I go shut them down right there. But
Professor, he said it, and he said when he wins. So the question here is, when he win now, he the implementer. He hasn't won yet, and you cannot say he has rights to say it. That's the freedom of speech, right? You know that. That's his fundamental rights where they will pull out from him. But that's why he said he's gonna use the parliament to approve what he's saying or what he's trying to bring on board.
No, Elizabeth not trying for safety, but he don't need for talk that day. Say he will use the parliament. It's not the constitution. That's what the constitution says.
That is why he said he will use parliament to ratify that clause inside the constitution.
You don't need for him to say that. It is the job of party or job now for nominate.
No, Professor, you are not getting it. Kutubu, you are not getting it. He did say those positions, those key positions, before they appoint those people, he said they will get committee for appoint them, then will be vetted, if possible, even television scrutiny, especially the anti-corruption head. He did say that. So in that case, now we ask her, he said go cry and go na parliament for go and ratify am first before it become law. And when it become law now, then he appoints the people that wait for appoint. But in the meantime, those that are in position or we see the position before he win, then we'll still continue for the position until he do that ratification. That was what he said.
Okay, I'm not okay. I want to get you clear. Because I can't get a hold of it. You know, now what you tell me before he appoint anybody as he nominate anybody as chief justice or whatever it is. First, he get a small committee where they look. Then they get the recommendation.
Correct. And if possible, say they will do openly at television. If possible, he said they will do it openly where the nation will see.
Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong if you get people that we will advise, because even now, the president now, when they appoint, even judges or the chief justice now, they get a committee where they look at and they bring the recommendation to them. They bring the recommendation to them. They say, okay, this possibly, because the president will talk what they look for in the whoever there for the chief justice or this and that. Then, okay, then the committee look at when the committee look at, then they have Ghana very shortly. Which have when they fire the chief justice. This president when they show Mahama will fire the chief justice. When he want another chief justice, he referred it there to the Council of State. In fact, then the Council of State make the recommendation to.
All right, Kutubu, I'm afraid we had to leave as time don't catch we. You get anything for sale right now?
Well, I mean, all I need to wait out is if that's all like the guy you program, that's good. Now you have for you want to let the people in the hear from you directly. I mean, you want for the hear from the people that say directly, and it's part of the which is good. I like that, so that I open them a communication in the also in a part of the democracy. You say they push, let people they can't give their feelings, then they can't give their opinions about things. So I only hope say they don't go give you what you want hear you. I only hope that they will tell you as a seat, not to how you want them. If you can only go with that premise, you will be one of the best people there. Yes, what you can't talk, you don't get control over what you can. The only thing you get guidelines the way they put it, where we can, you get for the civil, you get for we do this, you get for do that. But we can by expressing an opinion, let it express the opinion freely as a self. That will put you on top of the game.
All right, thank you very much, Kutubu, and thanks for your advice. Stay tuned and goodbye for now. All right, so the program now tell it to Unity Broadcasting Online Television. This program they come to you every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. The rationale behind this program now for let your voice go be heard, let you self whether na you host, we go there inside your car, we go there around. Two people they actually call, unfortunately, are not picking because Kutubu was talking and I not be one for tell them off. Say let a drop in call. Apologies to me two callers then we are not pick them call. Apologies again. But this now a program where they range from politics for social activities, entertainment, health, sports, and everything. They go come today. Now sports we go talk about. They go come today. The program is telling it to Unity. You say it as it is, and we go just guide you because we no go once like say anything we go create problem. PPRC go call we, IMC go call we or / go call we, so you will be guided. But it is saying it as it is to yourself and to Unity. Because when you think of you have said it to yourself first, and then you come and say it to Unity. We talk about the war on drugs. This war on drugs, His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio try very hard, and we congratulate them, and we hope say the youth ministry themselves and those in charge of the fighting of drug will continue for Adam where it will stand better. Congratulations to every person, actors and actresses, the one that win the health ministry where they said they help for letting rehabilitated individuals then come back to life, or they want to when they rehabilitate let them come back to their normal life. We appreciate them very, very, very much. That sports drug testing. Inspector General of Police, Mr. Fayaz Sello. Now, a laudable efforts where you don't start. My concern here is, as a citizen, as a Sierra Leonean, and to those human rights activists, we hope say any police officer whether drug don't catch or where it will get for be positive, that will not be used against him or her because they were not informed that you test them. And an officer that they part of the mandates now the police force. If he did, an officer they ever sign them, and to some extent you cannot use that against them. If you want to continue that, please let them sign it. Let them know that you are testing them next week. If drug dey inside your system, you go be this. Let them come voluntarily. Those who don't want to come voluntarily, they should not be forced. Let's have it this way. And to the one that we graduate today, congratulations. Tomorrow back, the streets get for be choked or packed. We only hope say God go continue for guide and protect them, that they go find job. If you don't have a job, find one for yourself in any confines where you dey. So with Brother Mohammed Bangura, he don't tailor down in political career, and a manifesto we don't post that at the page. He said he is going to bring back the penalty that His Excellency Julius Maada Bio take off. He said for a very strong or gross corruption case, where you want go take money, you don't you eat them. They will go put you in a Shaka Stephen Street, or they will put you somewhere and waiting and go say pow, and then go put by you. But again, Mohammed Bangura, you had to go back to Parliament for change that law again before it can. You for change that particular clause before it come again into law, because President Julius Maada Bio don't pull him. He say he want make sure say Salon go be corrupt free, and if further states say then Drebam na PMDC and APC. So therefore UDM na the next step where it go as presidential candidate. Plenty thank you. This na tell it so Unity Broadcasting. This is our job. Say it as it is, as long as you know encroach on anybody in personal rights, you not defame anybody, and you not cause any problem for the nation. It is your right, and being part of Sierra Leone, you have the rights to do what you do as long as you do it responsibly. My name na Elizabeth Kefue Gembe. Plenty thank you to Professor Kutubu. We now know say he has been my co-presenter while I was in the US. So he still wants to be part of Unity Broadcasting, even though when I deny. So with involvement and social activity, he's always welcome. I told him he's always welcome. My other colleagues say, they back, Imran Vandi, they are always welcome. Trust me, because we started together, and me black man, me brother, me Creole brother tell me, say, he said, you know, they forget Obelfo. When the going was tough, Kutubu and Commissioner was there. They were there. So I definitely had to follow them and go with them. I appreciate everybody we don't deal with Unity Broadcasting. We are 224 heading to 225. We are still facing some challenges. Our algorithm is still not reading Sierra Leone, but we'll get there slowly. The table it's a marathon, right? We are not doing it as you think we are going to do it. Not a sprint, not small. And the major thing about anything how they do now, consistency na the key. You see, so when you are consistent, every day you come. There is one day Facebook say go say, hey, but Lord don't tire. We say, well, Lord open and reach now. Lord open and algorithm. But for now, our algorithm is still reading United States. we go continue for come slowly. Una self when they come across, we broadcast, we programs, we post them. The only way we una go help we una follow una share on and una share on Facebook go no say, okay, this region na Sierra Leone, Lord we try for widen them. Yeah, I tell una plenty thank you to all the one them. David Hardy nine produced this today's show. I be don't say I know they come on board because I was something they go on, but he said, Elizabeth, this program has to go on. You've said it to the people and we owe it to them. So that's the kind of staff way I carry along, and I'm really grateful to all my staff. So you said for the watch we, now you make good there, right? Without you, we no go there. Plenty thank you to una all. My name is Elizabeth Kefwe Gembe, and bye for now.
Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey are so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion,
You for know but salon politics.
religious messages, entertainment self no go left again.
We not go left nothing piano. Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
count.
developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we
For
all.
developments now we nations alone.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
count.
developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nations alone. This not the team them where we dey talk but
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be on social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let peace and better alone.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
count.
developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nations alone.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
count.
developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments